The Board of Education established the Good Apple Awards a little over 35 years ago. These were established to honor those who were making profound contributions to our district and to our students. Our current board is very proud to continue this tradition. We celebrate your contributions and the things that you've given and done for the Wichita Public Schools. We want to recognize the time that you invest and the dedication that you give in supporting our students and our district. Honorees, thank you isn't nearly enough, but we really, really thank you for what you do for us. We look forward to hearing about each one of you tonight and how you work with just one student tutoring, or how you make major contributions to our district. Every story is different, and every story is important. Our superintendent, John Allison, is suffering with a little bit of a sore throat tonight, so I'm going to introduce our future superintendent, Dr. Alicia Thompson, to come forth and give some additional remarks.
As President Logan stated, our superintendent is under the weather, but this is his last Good Apple Awards with us. He is moving on to be the superintendent of Olathe Public Schools, so we'd like to thank him for all of his service here. And so if we could just give him a round of applause to thank him for his service. When he loses his voice like that, I always get a kick out of it because I can say whatever I want to say to him and he can't say anything back. To those of you we recognize here tonight, you serve in one of the largest school districts in the Midwest. We welcome more than 50,000 students into our schools every day. Each of our students are unique in their own way, and they interact with others in different ways, and we are blessed with dedicated employees who firsthand and foremost love what they do. They work hard, and they realize the tremendous impact that they have on the lives of students. We also are grateful for our community leaders who value volunteerism and public service, and on any given day, we have countless volunteers within our schools who serve our students every day. We also have our business leaders who are members of the clergy who have established tutoring and mentoring programs within our schools. They've donated school supplies and funds to help our neediest students. And perhaps the most valuable time is their time. They dedicated their time to be with our students and our staff. Today we honor you and we thank you for your service in the Wichita Public Schools. Congratulations on your Good Apple Award. And at this time, I'd like to turn it over to Wendy Johnson, our Division Director of Marketing and Communications, so that she can present the Good Apple Awards. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. What a beautiful spring evening to be here to celebrate all of you. We appreciate you taking time out of your evening so we can say thank you to all of you. With your permission, we will start our recognition this evening, and I am honored to invite our district-wide partners to come forward. While they're doing that, I had someone say, I didn't think you gave awards to businesses. And I will tell you that our honorees are selected based on their support of the entire district. And you'll hear stories of our celebrants tonight who have impacted most, if not every single one of the schools in our community. And it's only fitting that we celebrate them tonight, celebrate all of you as we kick off Public School Volunteer Week. So without further ado, what better way to begin our evening than recognizing the Greater Wichita YMCA. Mim McKenzie, Chief Operating Officer at the Y, is here tonight. The Greater Y's core values of caring, honesty, respect, and responsibility are reflected in programs that we've probably all been touched by. We are recognizing them specifically tonight because in January of this year, the Y donated weight room equipment at Wichita High School West. We celebrate them in so many ways, and we're pleased that Mim could join us tonight. Our next honorees have literally touched every building in our district. Schaefer Johnson Cox Fry Architecture is the firm that has worked in support of our district for 17 years, managing 2 bond issues and nearly $1 billion worth of investment. Tonight, you have partners in the firm Kenton Cox, Joe Johnson, Malcolm Watkins, and Ken Arnold. These gentlemen are heroes for all of us. They have helped us construct safe rooms in every school in our district, build brand new schools, renovate old schools, and I think it's safe to say our district would not be the same without their support and their leadership. We are also pleased to honor the Sedgwick County Health Department, and Beverly Bruce, Immunization Services Coordinator, is with us. Beverly works tirelessly to provide state immunization records to school nurses that were otherwise not acceptable to those individuals. Her involvement ensured that hundreds of our students were not excluded for lack of documentation, and as you know, that's one of our concerns in the fall. So we appreciate Beverly for supporting the achievement of Wichita kids. And last but not least, we are pleased to honor the Pando Initiative. Nancy Hinton, Karen Blucher, and Jessica Houston are being honored tonight. The Pando Initiative has connected with more than 200,000 students in our community since 1990. They help students address both academic and non-academic impediments that prevent learning and have impacted success in so many ways in our schools. I think it's safe to say all of these partners have, and I hope you will join me in thanking them for what they do for Wichita kids. We are pleased to honor our guests tonight, starting out with Chester Lewis Academic Learning Center and the Chester Lewis Wood Turning Club. John Nicholas and Tony Wheeler, who are volunteers. These gentlemen are doing amazing work helping Chester Lewis students be engaged in the Wood Turning Club after school. They not only teach skills, but they help with meaningful products and projects, including pens that they've made to send to soldiers overseas to help support their efforts to write home. Also from Chester Lewis Academic Learning Center is Amy Schroeder, instructional support teacher. Students often transfer with poor attendance habits, and these are compounded by transportation challenges. Amy has diligently worked to help parents and students understand the value of regular attendance and help them problem solve issues so they can be at school on time each day. From Little Early Childhood Center, we are pleased to recognize Nick Kovach. As only a second-year speech-language pathologist, Nick is a vital member of many building teams at Little, and he's a master of positive behavior supports. He's quick to jump in and help out anywhere he is needed across the school, and Little is fortunate to have his knowledge in the workplace. From Sowers Alternative High School, we have our secret code worked out, so we know who's here. I am pleased to recognize uniformed off-duty officers, represented by Jason Reeser. Oh my goodness, officer, Jamie Shepis. He is uniformed. That's what threw me. Sowers is deeply grateful to this team of officers who come on a regular basis and support the safety of students and staff at Sowers. Each one of these gentlemen, represented by our 2 guests tonight, has built positive relationships with students, and they work collaboratively with the staff at Sowers. We couldn't do what we do without you. We thank all of our at-large representatives. We're going to begin our recognition of District 1 honorees at Adams Elementary School, my alma mater, Jackie Murray, paraeducator. Whether it's breakfast or lunch duty, latchkey, substituting for absent teachers, or working with her kids, Miss Jackie gives 100% of everything she does to students and staff at Adams. A student in one of her kindergarten classes stated, "I love Miss Jackie because she's nice and she has good hugs." If the world would be so simple for all of us. I love that. Also from Adams is Diane Van Berkeley, teacher. Mrs. Van B volunteers each week to plan, organize, and record the weekly Adams broadcast just because it's a cool thing to do for kids. She works closely with the fifth graders to write stories, interview staff and students, and record a quality, informative weekly show that everyone at Adams can enjoy and learn from. Also from Adams is Christy Wise. Christy is a huge support to staff as the MTSS facilitator at Adams, but she does so much more. She never misses an opportunity to connect with kids, many of whom seek her out for their daily check-in, and she leads the family engagement team, making wonderful connections with the Adams community. From the Alvin Morris Administrative Center, we have Danielle Detmer. Danielle is supervisor of the Employee Health, Wellness, and Disability programs for the entire district of nearly 10,000 employees and spouses. Huge job. Since starting with the district in January of 2016, she has distinguished herself as an effective leader and collaborator. Colleagues applaud Danielle's professionalism, her compassion, and her commitment to excellence for all of us. Also from the Alvin Morris Administrative Center is my friend Owen Threlkeld, custodial aide. While still in school, Owen took part in a training program to shadow and support the building engineer at AMAC. He proved his dedication and willingness to learn, which resulted in his being hired part-time after graduating in 2012. Owen continues to be a valued member of the AMAC family, and he is a joy to see and say hello to every day. Also from Alvin Morris Administrative Center is Lauren Ganow, secondary recruiter in HR. She goes out and hires our teachers. Important lady. Lauren is patient and diligent in her work to support Marshall Middle School in filling vacant applicant positions with the best quality applicants. The team at Marshall, which nominated Lauren for this award, value her communication as well as her time, her effort, and her focus on finding the best possible educators for Marshall students. Lastly, from AMAC, we honor Kathy Hirsch, Special Education Coordinator. Kathy has been a lifesaver this year for her special education team. She willingly stepped in and provided guidance at a moment's notice on several occasions. She is positive, upbeat, and has students' best interests at heart. Kathy is being honored tonight in particular for her work at McCollum Elementary School. From Buckner Performing Arts and Science Magnet Elementary School, we honor the Buckner PTO, an important group. We have Denzel Bond, Sonora Jackson, Amanda Williams, Tiara Collins that we're honoring tonight. Buckner's PTO promotes building relationships between teachers, family, and the community. They host many great events. They support the staff, they support the school's fine arts theme, and they truly live up to Buckner's motto, your school, your voice. Also from Buckner, we honor Jalen Britton, paraeducator. Jalen's nominator said, "My class isn't complete without Mr. Britton. He has become a true friend when friends are difficult for students to make. In the morning, he is known for singing very loudly. Happy to be here to a crowd full of giggles. He brings a smile and an extra large heart to my class every day." Jalen, you must be a special individual to get such a glowing nomination like that. What a great way to greet students every morning. Also from Buckner, we honor Brandy Eveland, librarian. Brandy has done some amazing things since joining the Buckner staff in 2015. She works tirelessly to organize the book fairs. She took on the responsibility to sponsor and coach Buckner's first Battle of the Books team. She's a valuable part of the performing arts team as well. We honor now Buckner's neighbor, Gammon Elementary, and Lauren Hurley, first grade teacher. Lauren is an awesome teacher. She strives to build positive relationships with her students, and it's evident that they feel loved, respected, and important when they walk into her classroom. She is dedicated to ensure that her students receive the instruction and support they need at Gammon. Also from Gammon, we celebrate Lucy Pierce, Library Media Specialist. Lucy is always helpful in finding books to benefit lesson planning for teachers. She is creative, she's giving, and she puts in extra time and energy to make staff and students feel special. She demands the very best from her Battle of the Books team, and she encourages them and her colleagues to keep reading, an important lesson for us all. And finally, from Gammon Elementary, we celebrate the Gammon fifth grade team, Brenda Chandler, Melissa Dickinson, and James Quillen. The fifth grade team is the best, says the Gammon nominators. They go above and beyond to meet the needs of every single child. They collaborate with each other, with parents, and with the child study team to ensure that every child is successful. They are a powerhouse of expertise, differentiating learning so that each child gets what they need to succeed. From Gordon Parks Academy, we celebrate Sherdell Breathitt representing Real Men, Real Heroes. Real Men, Real Heroes made an amazing commitment to be actively involved with Gordon Parks Academy earlier this year. There were probably 20 of Sherdell's colleagues in the Real Men, Real Heroes organization that came to Gordon Parks, that celebrated the launch of this partnership, and that continues to go back to give to students, to support to students, to let them know that they matter, to be part of Career Day. Very giving, amazing group of gentlemen that is reaching out to support our students at Gordon Parks. Also from Gordon Parks, we celebrate the fifth grade team of Mary Del Vecchio. Shario Carter and Dana Walker. The fifth grade teachers have been an effective force for building positive climate for students this year at Gordon Parks. They work collaboratively on meaningful and engaging units and consistently show that they have students' best interests at heart. And lastly, from Gordon Parks, we celebrate Casey Conda, second grade teacher at Gordon Parks. Casey was nominated by a staff member for being willing to try new ideas and for supporting decisions the team makes. She's a great resource and goes above and beyond to help others with students. She also communicates with others and offers helpful feedback. From Jackson Elementary, we celebrate Sarah Wolf, MTSS facilitator. Sarah always goes above and beyond for staff. She's willing to model lessons, find research, look up curriculum needs, whatever is needed to help staff and students. She leads professional development at Jackson, and she does so with a smile. She's been a great addition to the Jackson team for the past 3 years. Also part of the Jackson team is Marcia Yoder, fifth grade teacher. Marcia's style of teaching is engaging, innovative, and fun for all involved. Students really enjoy coming to school and learning. She tells her students that together we are one, and students are kind and respectful to one another because of that. It's an amazing sight to witness every day, according to her nominator. From Louverture Career Explorations and Technology Magnet Elementary School and our award-winning principal, Mr. Crooms, we celebrate and honor Sedgwick County EMS. Director Scott Hadley, Major Brian Nicholas, Captains Angela Hamilton and Dustin Curry, Lieutenant Forrest Walker, and paramedics Allie Losi and Kelly Peters. The EMS team exhibited the highest level of caring, compassion, and professionalism to Louverture students and staff after a bus accident last fall. By making phone calls and answering questions, the team comforted parents as well. We truly thank them for being there in a time of need for Louverture students and whenever we need to make that call. Thank you to all of you. From the School Service Center, pleased to honor my friend Fabian Armendariz. Fabian was a tremendous help and resource during the same bus accident for which the EMS individuals are being recognized. Not only is he our transportation director, but being bilingual, Fabian was also able to serve and support our Spanish-speaking students and parents during that same incident. He was a calming force for Louverture students, parents, and staff. Fabian, thank you. Also from the School Service Center, we celebrate Karen Hansen, who supervises financial services and technology operations in nutrition services. She takes care of the books for the entire school lunch program. She is an expert at developing processes to make nutrition services tasks easier and more efficient, which is necessary to ensure compliance with guidelines. She's a great listener and communicator. She's understanding, she was respectful and patient, all the while operating pretty much every day under a little bit of stress. And finally, from the School Service Center, we celebrate Stephanie Mays, crew person in mail and delivery. Stephanie arrives every day with a smile on her face and a happy heart. She has that same smile on tonight. Her joy is contagious, and she brightens everyone's day. She's incredibly efficient and provides the best possible customer service. She can be counted on to arrive at the same time and to always help out, and Stephanie is being celebrated by Woodman Elementary. And finally, the roofing team at the school service center, represented tonight by Britt Morgan, who is the department supervisor. Britt and Chris Ayala, crew person, went far beyond their normal work to assist with bat infestations at more than one school. Yes, I did say bats. They helped locate and remove bats and secured areas around the roof to prevent re-entry. They always have a positive attitude and a willingness to help with whatever they can. You never know what kind of challenges the staff members and the volunteers that serve children in 90 buildings with 51,000 kids face every day. These folks do it with a smile, and we thank you all. From one of our brand new schools as part of this bond issue, Chris McAuliffe Academy, we celebrate the CMA Carnival Leadership Team of Michelle Johnson, Jody and Mark Koenigsman, Susan Moore, and Jesse Sterling, all of whom are volunteers. Mark, Jody, Jesse, Michelle, and Susan have led the school carnival for the past 5 years. They've spent literally hundreds of hours creating games, setting up, cleaning up, organizing volunteers, collecting prizes, and serving food. This annual event brings in thousands of families for a night of fun at CMA. From Coleman Middle School, we celebrate Cam Jenkins, cafeteria manager. Cam is the epitome of a person who takes pride and ownership in her job. She refers to the students as Cam's kids. Cam was talking to the students about the importance of taste and presentation of food, and she received an ovation by the 7th grade students in the middle of the cafeteria. Yes, a standing ovation in the cafeteria. I love that. From College Hill Elementary, we have the opportunity to celebrate Cindy Brockhoff, interrelated teacher. College Hill students can always count on Cindy to help them learn. The students with IEPs love going to her room for math and reading class. She has high expectations, and they rise to the challenge. These students are blessed to have Cindy as their teacher. Also from College Hill, we celebrate Educators Plus and Parker Maldonado. Parker has been very generous with College Hill staff. He gives the staff planners to help them keep track of their busy lives. Students also benefit from his generosity, as twice a year he donates a bicycle to give to a lucky student. Names are drawn from good behavior tickets, and 2 students every year win a brand new bike. Pretty cool. Also from College Hill, we celebrate Brenna Prosser, paraprofessional. Brenna is a lifesaver for College Hill students, including my own, who got to know her through Summer Latchkey. She works with some of the most challenging students and loves every minute of it. She plans well for her small groups and is always prepared. She also has the joy of working in the cafeteria. College Hill wouldn't know what to do without her. From Minnehaha Core Knowledge Magnet Elementary, we celebrate Erlene Jackson. Grandma Jackson, as they know her, is a wonderful member of the Minnehaha family. She's a foster grandmother, and she serves students in Latchkey during the school day and after school. Grandma is one of the first people at school and one of the last to leave. Her smile lights up Minnehaha. What a fortunate group of kids. So we move to Robinson Middle School and recognize Patricia Ebersole, who is president of the Robinson Foundation. Teresa has served as the foundation president at Robinson for 3 years. The foundation actively supports the staff at Robinson Middle School. Their latest undertaking is the Bleacher Bucks campaign. Teresa is spearheading the effort to raise $25,000 for bleachers for their brand new gym. Her service and dedication to the school is nothing short of amazing. From Robinson Middle School, we also recognize Michelle Rowley, 7th and 8th grade pre-IB social studies teacher. Michelle strives to deliver a rigorous curriculum for her students, attending professional learning workshops on a regular basis. She advocates to use higher level texts to challenge her students, and this fall her students participated in the K-State Senate hearings. Students are fortunate to have her as their teacher. From Southeast High School, we honor Michelle Cuban, Social Studies. Michelle is always engaged in all 7 activity areas while connecting and making a difference in everyone's lives at Southeast. She's an active member of the Southeast community and spends time after school helping students finish Learning Center class. From Southeast, we also recognize educational advocates: Gina Brillhart, Amanda Garcia, Sarah Herbert, Eric Hammond, Tyler Lemke, Kathy Saar, Mary Lusk, Leslie Seaton, Alfredo Malcolm, and Boyd Tiemont. A parent nominated this team, saying, "My son struggled with school for several years. He was accepted into Southeast, and the spark came back. At conferences, we met with teachers. They had wonderful things to say. I cannot express how much this school and his teachers have changed his life." What an honor, what a tribute. You all make a difference in students' lives every day, and we say thank you to you. We begin our District 3 recognition at Anderson Elementary School and say thank you to the Dawson United Methodist Church team represented by Amy Foster. Pastor Amy is always looking for ways she can help the families at Anderson. She goes above and beyond to make the staff and families feel important within their school. She's been working hard the past few years on bringing everyone together, and Anderson appreciates her goodwill and generosity. Also from Anderson, we celebrate Shelley Wolf. Shelley is a special education para at Anderson, working with some of the school's most challenging students. She is also a recess monitor, and she volunteers to serve on multiple committees outside of her contracted time. She does all of this with a smile on her face and with a wonderful sense of humor. From Caldwell Elementary School, we honor Brooke Case, deaf and hard of hearing interpreter. Brooke always goes above and beyond her job description, always seeking to improve and grow professionally. She goes out of her way to make connections with students, and as a result, students succeed. That's what it's all about. She truly loves what she does, and her dedication does not go unnoticed. Also from Caldwell, we celebrate Abby Cunningham. Abby is a dedicated kindergarten teacher who goes above and beyond the curriculum to help create memories for the students in her classroom. With a calm voice and a gentle smile, she guides her students in the discovery of new concepts. Her love for her students shines both in and out of the classroom. And finally, from Caldwell, we honor Jennifer Johnson, interrelated teacher. Jennifer is a wonderful teacher at Caldwell. Her colleagues value her patience and her knowledge. She provides scaffolds and supports to help all students be successful. Jennifer is an asset to the team she works with by providing strategies, materials, and ideas that supports her students. From Chisholm Life Skills, we say thank you to Janie Buchanan, volunteer at Chisholm. She volunteers weekly in a classroom. The students love to see her, and they miss her if she's gone. Janie helps with different activities in the building, and she asks for nothing in return. Not only does she donate her time and energy, she also donates money for needy students. She is such a delight in the Chisholm community. Also from Chisholm Life Skills, we say thank you to the Cerebral Palsy Research Foundation School of Adaptive Computer Training. We honored Janice Crowey, Bob Sheridan, and Aaron McInerney. McInerney. Goodness, I am so sorry, Aaron. I even practiced that. Tongue-tied. Janice, Bob, and Aaron have provided the greatest of partnerships for students with disabilities in our district by providing an authentic and rigorous work environment. Students learn and can certify in MOS Office and Excel, which opens educational and vocational doors for their futures. From Clark Elementary School, we recognize volunteer tutors: Sally Peterson, Daphne Phillips, Nancy Stout, and Joe Templin. These tutors genuinely care about Clark and make each child feel special about tutoring. The volunteers help the students at Clark succeed, and they're a vital part of their progress in both reading and math. From Curtis Middle School, my friend Joanna Forshee. Joanna exemplifies the definition of a lifelong learner. In her nearly 50 years in education, she possesses much knowledge and experience, but her passion for learning and inquiry is also evident. She challenges, encourages, and inspires those around her as they fine-tune their practices. Such a delight to recognize you tonight. From Gardner Elementary School, we honor the Gardner Kitchen Team, Laura Briley, Greta Carter, and Carolina Martin. The kitchen team at Gardner is very effective and efficient. These ladies are dedicated, professional, and kind to all staff and students. The kitchen staff sees many faces throughout breakfast and lunch periods. They are always prepared to provide a well-balanced meal with great service and a smile. Also at Gardner is Casey Kelly, pre-kindergarten teacher. Excuse me, Kelly Casey. Oh my goodness. Kelly Casey. I just renamed her tonight. Kelly Casey. Kelly's expertise can be seen daily in her classroom throughout her countless hours of dedication in lessons and the ability to bring out the best in each of her students. She brings enjoyment to the classroom through utilizing technology and engaging activities, which in return create a love of learning. Kelly, my apologies. Also from Gardner, we celebrate Brenda Moon, interrelated teacher. Brenda is an absolute joy to work with at Gardner, being a true team player who fosters positive discussions with her team members. She's honest, dependable, and incredibly hardworking. She goes above and beyond the call of duty to teach not only the students who are assigned to her, but all students at the school. From Harry Street Elementary School, we celebrate the Pando Initiative again and Miss Crystal Botts. Crystal is one of the Check and Connect coordinators in our district, serving Harry Street. She's been an effective advocate in gaining the trust of students and families at Harry Street, struggling with attendance. She's provided essential items and support to assist families with results of improved attendance. Students are able to grow both educationally and socially due to Crystal's efforts. From Jardine, STEM and Career Exploration Magnet Middle Academy, we celebrate Subaru of Wichita and Mr. Noah Taylor. Jardine's partnership with Subaru has been nothing short of super fantastic. Students have benefited from prizes to supplies to guest speakers. Each time the students have come out on the positive end, Jardine is grateful to Subaru for their generosity and kindness to the school and to many schools throughout our district. Subaru has been a fantastic partner. From Jefferson Elementary School, my special friend, Miss Bonnie Bing Honeyman. Bonnie is loved by Jefferson's 5th grade Girl Power group. And every time I hear about this group, I wish I could go back to 5th grade so I could be part of it. She helps them set educational employment goals, teaches social etiquette, talks about being a powerful and beautiful lady, all of which she certainly is. It's wonderful to watch the confidence she instills in the shyest of girls, and her influence truly changes each and every one of them. Also from Jefferson, we celebrate Karen Cernick, school psychologist. Karen is a workaholic. She's constantly helping teachers and students with their needs and then works on her paperwork into the night without complaint. She's very tech savvy and keeps the building connected. Give her a Diet Coke and she keeps moving. This is my kind of woman. Karen, thank you for your efforts. Also from Jefferson is Effie Conway, MTSS facilitator. Effie is an innovative and passionate educator with style. She helps Jefferson be a step ahead of district initiatives to help teachers be their best and shine. She's dedicated to knowing building data and understanding it fully to help initiate positive change. She is indeed amazing. And last but not least, from District 3, Meade Middle School recognized Deirdre Vickers, in-school suspension supervisor. Deirdre is a natural, exactly the kind of person you want in this position. She holds kids accountable with consistent structure and expectations, and always does so in a calm, kind, compassionate manner, which makes her exceptional. And I think it's safe to say all of our District 3 honorees are exceptional, and we thank you. We start our recognition tonight with Allison, Traditional Magnet Middle School, and Debbie Olick, Cafeteria Manager. Debbie has been the cafeteria manager at Allison for the last 11 years. She makes sure the students at Allison have every opportunity to eat breakfast and lunch. She started one of the coolest programs I've heard of in a long time called Eat Lunch with Your Student Day and Feed the Heart, both of which provide food for needy families and which invite families to come into the Allison school community. She's indeed the best and has taken a leadership role in creating unique opportunities for collaboration. Also from Allison, we celebrate Holly Tejeda, librarian. Holly goes above and beyond for students and staff at Allison. She teaches the most wonderful lessons to students and helps wherever she is needed. She recently filled in as an avid teacher when needed, and she leads Girls on the Run at Allison. Allison is fortunate to have her at their school. From Enders Open Magnet Elementary, we say thank you to Angela Babcock. Angela has been an amazing volunteer at Enders for many years. This year, she has taken on popping popcorn for Enders' 450 students. For much of the school year, she has been the only one working every Friday. The Enders Owls love having popcorn, and they all want to say, thank you, Mrs. Babcock. Also from Enders, we say thank you to Teresa Bell, first grade teacher. Teresa gets to know all of her students at Enders. She recognizes the child's abilities and focuses on their strengths and works with them on their weaknesses. She helps the child with personal growth and strives for them all to be successful. And finally from Enders, we recognize the Enders PTO, Rachel Korn, Brianna Davis, Natasha Rainey, and Teresa Sheehan. Enders was in need of a strong group of people to revamp their PTO. These ladies stepped up, and they've worked very hard this year to create a special, welcoming PTO to support students and staff. They've hosted many fun and engaging events this year, and the school wants to say thank you, ladies, for all that you have helped to plan and have done for students. From Hamilton Middle School, we say thank you to Hamilton's PE teachers, Amber Atkinson and Darren Hammond. Darren and Amber volunteer their time to sell concessions during home volleyball and basketball games at Hamilton. All proceeds are used to purchase new uniforms for Hamilton's athletic teams. Hamilton is very lucky to have staff members who are willing to go the extra mile for kids. From South High School, we celebrate Julie Bullard, special education teacher. Julie has been at South for 3 years and has made a valuable impact on the special education department. She always goes above and beyond to help her peers as well as her students. She is quick to think outside the box when it comes to student needs. And Julie, the team at South High wants to thank you for your hard work and determination. Also from South, we celebrate Mr. Jerry Kress, assistant principal. Jerry has been a valuable part of our district for 26 years, serving staff, students, and parents. He's been at South High for 11 of those years. He has been an advocate for all students and a steward to our community. And he told me when I saw him this evening that he is retiring this year. So Jerry, thank you for your service to our district. Also from South High School, we celebrate Kyle Hott, fire science teacher. Kyle has done an extraordinary job developing a strong fire science program. If any of you happened to see a news story on television about a week ago, great CSI, seamless experiment at South High School with crime scenes and forensic investigators, that was much of Kyle's vision. What a great opportunity for students to give them the chance to see real life and be inspired with professional opportunities. From West High School, we celebrate Kathleen Harpino, English teacher. Kathleen's distinguished teacher skills were highlighted during extended school this past year. Her students earned 189 credits thanks to Kathleen's leadership and compassion. She provided a wonderful after-school program that enabled students to make up lost credits due to numerous reasons. From White Elementary School, we say thank you to Jonathan Jones, behavior specialist. Mr. JJ supports the school in many ways. He's level-headed and reliable. He's kind and has an easygoing personality, but holds kids accountable and expects them to always try their hardest. He understands the power of new chances. I like that. White Elementary is safer and more fun because of Mr. JJ. Also from White, we celebrate Corey Ramos, volunteer coordinator. Mrs. Rainbows, as the kids like to call her, is a key member of the White staff. She recruits volunteers, solicits donations from local businesses, organizing picture days and book fairs, heads the attendance program, and so much more. Wow. She always has a ready smile and a helping hand for kids and staff at White. From Woodman, we say thank you to Nancy Peters, substitute. Nancy is a committed and dedicated substitute. She has gone above and beyond to provide normalcy and consistency in one of the third grade classrooms this year. She arrives early, stays late, and works diligently to meet the needs of students at Woodman. And lastly, from Woodman, we say thank you to Deborah Wilder, LRE Para. Deb is an outstanding addition to the interrelated program, and she is an amazing team member at Woodman. She is dedicated, reliable, and extremely conscientious. She loves her job and genuinely cares about Woodman's kids. Deb is definitely a keeper. You all are keepers. We thank you. We couldn't do this difficult work without you. Saying thank you to Central Community Church, Diana Fowler, Kay Gifford, who are volunteers. Kay and Diana are deeply committed to the promotion of literacy, and their work with first grade students at Benton can attest to this. Their dedication to promoting reading is their greatest focus during their time at Benton. Also from Benton, we celebrate Rebecca Goebel, adapted music teacher. Students and staff always look forward to Rebecca's visits as a time of growth through music and language. Miss Becca always greets the students by name and recognizes each one for their individual strengths. Also from Benton, we thank Brenda Hannafens. Brenda's volunteer help in the lunchroom is a daily occurrence and extends beyond helping with crowd control and cleanup. She volunteers by greeting students, asking about their day, and helping them with their needs. She treats each student with respect. From Black Traditional Magnet Elementary School, we celebrate Rebecca McIntosh, Administrative Assistant. Becky works hard to develop positive relationships with students and parents every day. She smiles, and she's ready to do whatever is asked of her, from being a nurse to answering the phones. She calls parents by name, helps them with apps on their phone, with meal payments, and with any questions they have. Excellent customer service. Also from Black, we celebrate Patricia Smith, pre-K paraprofessional. Pat has dedicated her career to working with children who have special needs. She takes her job seriously and takes pride in how her students perform. She has a strong work ethic and goes above and beyond what is asked of her. She gives her best each day, and she is outstanding in what she does. From Hadley Middle School, we celebrate the Hadley clerical staff. Carolyn Alcacer, Kathy Ingalls, Irma Finch, Marta Mendez, and Linda Young. Hadley's customer service is top-notch, with this dedicated office staff willing to go above and beyond on a daily basis. Parents, staff, and students agree that Carolyn, Kathy, Irma, Marta, and Linda are amongst the best in serving the Hadley community. Stop by and experience it yourself, and I'm sure Hadley would not mind putting you to work as a volunteer while you're there as well. From Kinsler Elementary School, we say thank you to Tammy Britton, Administrative Assistant. Tammy is incredibly knowledgeable, meticulous, and extremely efficient in the work she does. If something needs to be done, you can sure bet Tammy will find a way to make it happen. Many times before anyone else even knows the need is there. Thank you, Tammy, for all you do for the kids and staff at Kinsler. Also from Kinsler, we honor Michelle Zahner, Assistant Principal. Michelle has masterfully stepped into administration and won the hearts of both Kinsler students and staff. Her calm, caring, open demeanor allows staff, students, and parents to feel comfortable coming to her with any problems. Michelle goes above and beyond for Kinsler students and staff on a daily basis. And lastly, from Kinsler, we celebrate the Child Study Team. Marianne Bass, Nicole Hollingshead, Kelly Schuckman, Wendy Sigley, and Lisa Timmons. Each of these ladies shares a common vision of service. No matter what the need, they are willing to help. If you were to create an ideal child study team, a true model of teamwork, this team could be that model. Thank you, ladies, for all you do for Kinsler students and staff. From Mayberry Cultural and Fine Arts Magnet Middle School, oh my goodness, these are busy people. The New York City Planning and Fundraising Team. Danny Darrington, Tawana Bruce, and parents Shannon Gonzalez, Megan Saunders, Michelle Wilhite, and posthumously Calvin Wilhite. This group of dedicated employees and parents partnered together to help turn Mayberry's choir and help turn their trip to Carnegie Hall in New York City from a dream into a reality. I got to see pictures on Facebook. What an amazing experience our students had because of this amazing team that took 58 students and their chaperones to the Big Apple. Thank you all for giving students the experience of a lifetime. From McCollum Elementary School, we celebrate Tricia Stevenson, structured learning teacher. Trish is a first-year teacher who goes above and beyond for her students. She continues to further her learning so that she can help her students be successful in life. Trish is dedicated and has her students' best interests in mind. Trish, you are a rock star, and the McCollum team loves having you there. From Northwest High School, we say thank you to Kathy Darnell, parent volunteer. Project Graduation is a safe, drug and alcohol-free celebration for the class of 2017, the night that they graduate. Kathy has put in countless hours coordinating numerous parent volunteers and fundraising efforts to send every graduate off with a nice gift and one last party with their classmates. It's hard to believe that Project Graduation will be here in just a couple of weeks. From OK Elementary, we celebrate Diana Jones, kindergarten teacher at OK. Diana is a role model in her building for her teamwork, setting classroom culture, accepting all students, and her willingness to focus on best practices in teaching. She has a special connection with her current and former students. There is nothing like a Mrs. Jones hug to get the morning started at OK. Also at OK, Jennifer Martin, kindergarten teacher. Jennifer's leadership at OK Elementary is evident, not only in the leadership team, but as she leads the MTSS behavior team. She willingly gives of her time, energy, and knowledge to anyone that needs her help. Her positive attitude is contagious as she embraces change with a smile and a growth mindset. From Peterson Elementary, we celebrate Nadine Glenn, music teacher. Nadine works tirelessly to ensure the success of extended professional development days by planning activities for students ranging from all school assemblies to speakers to character education activities, providing quarterly planning for teachers and supporting staff who work together to meet the needs of students. Also at Peterson, Judy Moreta, music teacher. Judy has served as a music educator in our district for 33 years, providing students with a strong foundation of music skills as well as a love of music. She has also worked with area choir for over half of those years, helping to showcase talented students and recognize their efforts. And this is our second honoree of the evening, who is walking into retirement. So Judy, we thank you very much for your decades of service. Last but not least, also at Peterson, we celebrate the PTO Board of Directors. Mike Wallace, Shayla Christensen, Tanya Fox, Sharon Beck, Paula Waterbury, and Deet Reagan, as well as Jill Wallace. Peterson's PTO Board of Directors stepped up during a time of transition and turnover in the PTO and has done an incredible job of supporting the staff and students at Peterson. These PTO members have been very approachable and responsive, making this a true parent-teacher organization. Please help me celebrate and say thank you to all of our District 5 honorees. We start off our District 6 recognition tonight at Chisholm Trail Elementary School and say thank you to Gabrielle Logan, first grade teacher. Gabrielle exhibits outstanding leadership in creating an excellent school culture. She brings positivity wherever she goes, and it is contagious. She helped organize the recent math and reading night, which was wildly successful. Thank you, Gabrielle, for all you do for Chisholm Trail. Next from Chisholm Trail, we have Miss Tiffany Nickel, interrelated teacher. Tiffany has championed a struggling student at school and has done what no one else has been able to do. That student now has confidence, improved skills, and loves coming to school. Tiffany is truly dedicated to her students and believes in each and every one of them. She also provides leadership for the Circle of Friends at Chisholm Trail. Also from Chisholm Trail, we say thank you to Kimberly Vermillion. Kim has been a supportive and thoughtful parent and volunteer. She supports students by volunteering her time for helping hands and contributing supplies that help the classroom. Generous, kind, and compassionate are all words that describe Kim. She even brought ice cream floats for a class. Sounds like a tasty treat. From Cloud Elementary School, we honor Tawana Glover, 4th grade teacher. Tawana inspires students to always do their best in everything. Her commitment and love of kids is evidenced in her teaching, as well as the dedication and time she devotes to planning. Her enthusiasm and compassion are infectious. Cloud is privileged to have her as a member of their staff. Also from Cloud, Mackenzie Reichenberger, our teacher. This first-year teacher has knocked everyone's socks off. That's awesome. Cloud's hallways are enhanced by the amazing artwork that her students produce. Her dedication to them is evident by the amount of time and effort she commits to preparing and delivering instruction. Cloud is lucky to have her. And also from Cloud, we celebrate Rebecca Simmons, pre-K paraprofessional. Rebecca consistently goes above and beyond at Cloud when it comes to educating their littlest students. She willingly educates herself, works to improve her craft, and collaborates with her teammates to improve instruction in the classroom. From Heights High School, we say thank you to Gary Topping, paraeducator. Gary is the Heights version of the United Postal Service. He always delivers. He is incredibly dependable and rarely misses a day of school. Students benefit greatly from Gary's assistance. Also from Heights is Lacey Woods, FACS teacher. Lacey devotes an untold amount of time mentoring and coaching the award-winning Heights Pro Start team. The teams have benefited tremendously from her calm, positive attitude. In addition, Lacey heads up the culinary catering services at Heights, supporting numerous functions and events throughout the year. From Horace Mann Dual Language Magnet, we celebrate Amanda Harkis, elementary gifted teacher. As a gifted teacher, Amanda seeks unique opportunities to enrich all students' learning experiences. She was awarded a $5,000 grant from Lowe's for creating an outdoor learning space and assisted a team with writing an Education Edge grant for $5,000 to help supply new technology for classrooms. Also at Horace Mann is Esther Kuntz, math teacher. Esther is an outstanding math teacher that engages her students in rigorous, hands-on instruction in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade math. She provides opportunities for students to collaborate in cooperative learning groups to solve equations and then justify their responses. And finally from Horace Mann, we have the 2nd grade team of Geraldine Alvarado, Felicitas Martinez, and Brenda Maharis. Horace Mann's 2nd grade team has risen to exemplify all of the great qualities of an excellent team. With superior communication and organization, Geraldine, Felicitas, and Brenda support each other through difficult circumstances to implement district and building initiatives with style. From Isley Traditional Magnet Elementary School, we say thank you to Mike Holt, head custodian. Mr. Mike is a superhero in disguise, according to his nominators at Isley. The way he connects with kids is amazing. He makes each student feel special and loved. He cares about staff members as well. He's always asking how they are and checks to see if they need anything. He is always willing to help out in any way. Also from Isley, we thank the 2nd and 3rd grade positive behavior support parents, Tiffany Johnson and Mary Sims. Mary and Tiffany are very compassionate towards students with extreme emotional issues and handle them with loving care. They play a valuable role in shaping the lives of the PBS students at Isley, preparing them for the social demands of everyday life. From Marshall Middle School, we say thank you to Leslie Ann Kraft, Assistant Principal. Leslie Ann lives, breathes, and embodies the Marshall Way. She works tirelessly to support a culture of high expectations for students, staff, and all those that are part of the Marshall team. She is masterful at real-time coaching, modeling and building positive relationships, and the Marshall community is fortunate to have her. Also from Marshall, we celebrate the 6th grade team: Kara Penner, Victoria Ariano, Jared Brown, John Ricks, Sherry Colvin, Jack Ewings, Courtney Fast, Bruce Hayes, Jordan McHugh, Gabriela Gonzalez, and Tabitha Martin. This team exemplifies the Marshall Way. They connect with students, collaborate well as a team, and they love what they do. They make it a priority to be there for students, whether it is extra academic support before or after school, or during lunch, or school dances, or activities after hours. They truly love Marshall's kids. From McLean Science and Technology Magnet Elementary, we celebrate Nick Meyer, volunteer. When you first step into the front of McLean, you notice the beautiful outdoor classroom, which was made possible by the work and contribution of Mr. Meyer. It's a special place that will be enjoyed time and time again for our students. Handmade seats and benches help bring learning to life. From North High School, we say thank you to Robert Allen, technology education teacher. Robert is always willing to assist someone in need. He helps students, staff, and community members fix a wide variety of car issues. He will even stay after school to help anyone in need and teaches them in the process. North is lucky to have such a friendly, knowledgeable, and helpful teacher. Also from North, we say thank you to Christine Widmer, ESOL paraeducator. Christine is an incredibly effective teacher. She has an ability to build relationships with students that produces a positive change in their work ethic. She's a motivator and an inspiration to all of her students, and she has dedicated herself to her job, and her commitment is real. From Northeast Magnet, we say thank you to Brooke Baldwin, teacher. Brooke has transformed the academic life skills programs into one of the best programs in the city. Although her students may have multiple disabilities, Brooke holds them to very high standards each day. In addition, Brooke is a great leader to the paraprofessionals in her classroom. Also from Northeast Magnet, we celebrate Lachey Powell. What a beautiful smile. Lachey is an outstanding history teacher who works hard to plan engaging, entertaining, and rigorous lessons for her students every day. Her class is a joy to observe. She's also a great class sponsor and Saturday school tutor and supervisor. From Pleasant Valley Middle School, we say thank you to the 6th grade language arts team. Cinda Nispel-Borboa, Brian Welch, and Belinda Orr. The 6th grade social studies team appreciates this great, The 6th grade social studies team appreciates this great team for generously partnering with them to assist with both DBQs, which in district lingo is document-based questions. The language arts team took on revising, editing, and final drafts. They also spent time collaborating with the social studies team to help fine-tune their writing. From Stuckey Middle School, we say thank you to Hope Green, long-term substitute. Hope works in a very intensive support environment at Stuckey, working with students in the academic life skills classroom. The time she puts into these students is incredible. Hope has connected with many regular education students that have spent time in ISS, often going to them even after they serve. Also from Stuckey, we salute Bonnie Jones, long-term sub. Stuckey is grateful to Dr. Jones for subbing an 8th grade social studies class. She joined them in December and instantly built trust with students, staff, and parents. As she is a highly sought-after sub, Stuckey appreciates her smooth transition and commitment to quality instruction for Stuckey students. Also from Stuckey, Miss Tia Owens. On her third day of subbing ever, Tia impressed her school so much they offered her a long-term position in 7th grade language arts. Some people are just naturally talented when it comes to teaching students, and she would be one of those people. She did not let her lack of experience deter her from her commitment to learning. At Woodland Health and Wellness Magnet, we say thank you to Barbara Kutra, Pre-K Para and Latchkey Director. Barbara has the ability to provide differentiated support to various learners. She collaborates well with colleagues in all stages of effective teaching. And she is continuously focused on helping all of her students be the best that they can be. Also from Woodland, we have Teresa Sullivan, interrelated teacher. Children who have benefited from this amazing teacher who have gone above and beyond during her service to USD 259 and Woodland Health and Wellness Magnet. Thank you, Teresa, for providing an impressive service to our students, our staff, and the Woodland community. And finally, our last Good Apples Spring 2017 honoree is Carolyn Toey, math intervention teacher. Carol is masterful at teaching math. She gives her students the confidence they need to be successful and treats each of them with dignity and respect. Every day, she plans engaging, rigorous activities to help close the gaps of kids who are struggling to catch up. We thank all of you, Carol, our District 6 honorees, and those of you who came tonight to salute our partners. Thank you. With that, consider our evening concluded. Thank you all so much for coming, and please travel safely on your way home.